He came to village for one reason, to visit his dead friend's grave. But he never expected to fall in love with the one woman he should never look at that way. And what it makes even worse, she is his best friend's mother. This is the story of Victor Zylok. After finishing his army service, Victor returns to a civilian life. But instead of going home first, he travels to a quiet rural village. Why? Victor and Sergei met during military service. At first, they were just roommates, different personality. Sergei was warm, open, talkative. Victor was quiet, observant, guarded. But war, or even preparation for it, has a strange way of bonding man. Late night talks, shared secrets, shared fears. Sergei used to speak about his mother all the time. She is strong, he would say. She raised me alone. My father left us. To Victor, those stories are just stories. Until one day, everything changed. On an ordinary training day, an accident happens. It fast, unexpected, and irreversible. Sergei dies. Just like that, no goodbye, no final words. And Victor survives. And that survival becomes his punishment. Now he carries something heavier than a weapon. He carries a survivor guilt. Then he travels to a small village, the kind of place where everyone knows everything. Wooden houses, dusty roads, eyes watching from behind curtains. Vera, the mother of Sergei, lives alone at the edge of this quiet world. A woman abandoned by her husband. A woman who raised her son without help. A woman who buried the only reason she kept living. When Victor arrives, she doesn't expect hope, she expects pain. And for the moment, she sees her son in Victor's eye. Same age, shame, unfinished youth. And he tells about Sergei's final days. The stories, the laughter, the courage. As he speaks, Vera feels something strange. Not attraction, not yet, but warmth. And for the first time since her son's death, her house feels less empty. But here's the question. Was Victor there to honor his friend or to escape his own past? Victor stays longer than planned. Things Sergei used to do, and the village notices that immediately. Why this young man living with her? Isn't that Sergei's friend? The whispers began, but inside the house, something else is growing. One night, Vera opens the door. Her husband cheated on her, left her, and married another woman. She raised Sergei alone, worked endlessly, sacrificed everything. Her son was her pride, her future, her entire world. And then he died. She says quietly, when you lose a child, you lose yourself. And Victor doesn't know what to say, but he listens. And that listening becomes intimacy. Vera didn't expect Victor was secretly admiring her, not as a mother, not as an older woman, but as a woman. He notices her strength, her tired smile, her quiet dignity. And one evening, he looks at her differently. And she feels it. That shifts, that dangerous, undeniable shift. She warns him. People here don't like strangers. And what she really means is this path will destroy us. Despite the age differences, despite the society, despite the guilt, Vera starts feeling alive again. It shocks her. After the years of loneliness, after the betrayal, after burying her son, suddenly her life feels colorful again. She finds herself in Victor's arm, and for the first time in years, she doesn't feel like a widow or a mother. She feels like a woman, alive, desired, and seen. But the village is watching, and villagers can be cruel. They call her shameless. They accuse Victor for manipulation. Some even threaten him. The hostility becomes the brutal. He is pushed, insulted, want to leave because in small places love is allowed only when it fits tradition, and this love does not. Remember when we said Victor avoided going back to his own village? Now we learn why. At home, he has unresolved conflict, a broken relationship, a family that sees him as a failure. Returning there means facing judgment, So maybe he didn't just come to Vera for love, maybe he come to hide. And that realization shakes him. Is this love or escape? And here the pressure increases. One day, villagers openly insult Vera in a marketplace, humiliated, and Victor reacts violently. That moment changes everything because now it's not a whisper, it's a war. Vera realizes if he stay, his future will be destroyed. She tells him to leave, not because she doesn't love him, but because she does. She says, "You deserve someone young, someone without scandal." He answers, "I don't want someone else." But love sometimes means sacrifice. And she knows the world is cruel to the woman than to man, especially woman at her age, especially mother, and especially the widow. And here the film does not give easy answers. Maybe Victor leaves, maybe he stay, maybe they try to fight society, but maybe they surrender to it. But one thing is clear. Vera is no longer the broken woman we met at the beginning. She found direction again. She remembered how it feels to feel alive. And Victor, he stopped running from himself. And that's all about this film's review. And if you do love, please like,